Are you kidding me? What the hell did you do that for?
I don't understand why you're so angry, Eliza.
You didn't have to call him a lunatic, Catherine. It's neither civil nor true.
Do you want everyone to know that you're the reason Shinki got hacked in the first place? He'll lock you up for that.
Oh, please. You can't fool me, Catherine. I see what this is about. You just want everything to be hushed up so that no one knows that the commander's best friend was behind the leaks.
You think you can guilt trip me, Eliza? I'm not the only one who's been hiding the truth.
I did what I had to do to make Shinki reform. We've gotten out of control.
Bullshit. Shinki was doing fine before all this blew up. You are not the commander of this organization. You don't have the right to tell me how I should do my job when you've never had to make those hard calls. Your actions are borderline traitorous.
So I'm a traitor now?
If that's what you want to be. If you really think that I was wrong to keep your involvement a secret, then we can go out there and tell your glorious truth.
Fine. If you're not going to listen, then I'm not going to stay in this damn organization.
You're all talk. Come on, Eliza. We've been through so much together, and now you're just going to leave us?
Us? Ever since you became commander, there has been no us. It was and has always been you and the excuses you made to pretend you needed me. Goodbye, Catherine. Don't try to look for me. You or Alex.
Yukine!
Hey, Kazuma.
Sorry I had to ask you to come in early, but I'm glad you could make it.
Well, I've got nothing better to do on a Saturday morning.
That's tragic.
Look who's talking. How early did you get here today?
I might have stayed overnight.
You know Bisha's gonna chew you out for that, right?
She won't be back until tonight, so I'll be safe. Hopefully.
Lucky you. Still no sign of him?
No. We've been trying for nearly 3 months, but nothing. How could he be so hard to find? And he's not the only one. That therapist of yours is doing a great job of keeping herself under the radar too. She must have changed her name again or something.
Hey, if there's anyone who can find them, it's you.
Eventually. Come on. It's time for your lesson.
We're not going over codes again, are we?
Not quite. You're going back to the shooting range. Suzuha wants to know how you've improved.
He's not going to be very impressed at all. I still haven't gotten the hang of aiming.
Practice makes perfect.
I have been practicing.
Yukine, good to see you.
Hey, Suzuha. How's your mission?
Just the usual, which is good because agents keep running into difficulties lately. Bisha's off chasing a lead now.
So that's what she's doing. What's the lead?
That would be classified. Anyways, I have to get back to work before Sullivan chews off my head.
Good luck. See you later. When doesn't Cosimo have to work?
I don't think he'd know what to do with himself otherwise. Someone's got to tell Bisha to make him sleep.
I won't be the one to deliver the news.
Looks like a spot opened up. Shall we go? Blue or red?
Blue.
Okay, your turn.
I've been practicing, but no promises.
Just give it your best shot. Pun intended.
Okay, here goes. Good.
Check your safety.
What? Oh, crap.
Go for it. Alright, let's see how you did.
Dang it, I knew I missed a couple.
Hey, you got it in the arm once. That is improvement.
Still only 25% accuracy rate. If you can call shooting someone in the arm accurate.
Hey, someday that one shot might just save your life. You don't always have to shoot to kill, you know. And anyways, I think I see what your problem is. Your stance is still too rigid. Here, get back into position.
Okay.
So, you need to relax a little more. You want a tripod shape with your arms, like so. And be sure to shift your weight forward. If you lean back, your aim will be off, because your gun won't actually be pointed straight.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Try it again. Aim for the chest this time. See? Just keep up that stance and you'll get better real fast.
I hope so.
Hey, have faith in yourself. Soon you'll be shooting one-handed like Bisha does.
I don't think I'll be ready to defy all rules anytime soon. So that lead, does it have anything to do with, the big bad?
That's what we think. If I have to be completely honest though, I don't think Bisha's gonna find anything.
Really? Why not?
We located a storeroom that's been selling big machinery in bulk. Bisha's following a lead on one buyer who's made a couple large purchases, building themselves an army. If someone wants to take down Shinki and Ayakashi, that's the way to go. The thing is though, it seems too easy to be able to track them down using receipts. But I could be proven wrong.
This really is a wild goose chase, isn't it?
Yeah, and I know a lot of my fellow Ayakashi pals aren't happy about it either.
No one is. I'm just waiting for the next fight to break out.
At least we're not at each other's throats every other day anymore. There are bigger enemies than our egos, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
If only everyone thought like you, Yukine.
Another botched mission. This is getting out of hand. Why haven't we found the perpetrators yet?
I don't even know where to begin.
Every agent has stated that the interruptions had nothing to do with any members of the team. Search for common threads. This is clearly not a coincidence.
I don't understand why there could be outsiders involved. Or how, for that matter.
This is not the time to be looking for traitors within the organization. Not when there isn't reason to believe so. These reports may be connected with what occurred in September.
With all due respect, Commander, it's hard to investigate something I haven't even seen.
We are facing an enemy that knows us well enough to cover their tracks and avoid our radar. However, the Council has placed our best agents on the case.
What's the point? None of that is going to matter so long as we're still stumbling around in the dark.
Lieutenant, you know that you are free to voice your doubts.
People are starting to wonder why headquarters made an executive decision to merge Shinki and Ayakashi without consulting the other branches. I understand that you were under pressure, but some say Ayakashi took power under the guise of a greater threat.
It's not my job to make everyone happy. We did what we needed to in order to solve the challenges at the time.
Yes, but even so, agents are growing uneasy, and those who are more vocal about their doubts are gaining ground. It's getting more and more difficult to get agents to cooperate, which is the reason why I don't think they're being completely honest in their reports.
But they're not pointing fingers. If they didn't want to cooperate, they would be accusing one another of the sabotage.
I suppose you're right.
We will find Mizuchi. Especially if they are being so careless as to use sabotage as a tactic to rustle our feathers.
There is one bit of information that ties these reports together. Some agents have stated that they caught a glimpse of a figure, but the only defining feature they could catch was a ponytail.
That's evidence enough that these difficulties are no accidents. See if you can determine a pattern for these attacks. Perhaps they are only targeting certain missions, and we can catch them the next time they act.
I'll have my agents working on it immediately.
Keep me updated.
So you see, the unification of Germany drastically changed the landscape of Europe.
Over the next few days, we're going to be doing an activity to demonstrate exactly how this happened. So everyone, find a partner. Does anyone not have a partner?
I don't.
All right. How about, How about you join Nathaniel and Maria?
Okay.
Oh, looks like time is almost up. Tomorrow, jump right into your groups when you arrive for more fun with Bismarck.
Yukine, how have Yato and Nora been?
Oh, they're doing great. The move went well.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. It's too bad they had to leave. I know you were good friends.
Yeah. Well, I've got to get to class, so, see you later.
Take care. Hey, what are you doing with that tea? You can't pour it over the floor. Tenjin.
He looks so lonely. We should talk to him.
I think he's made it clear he doesn't want to talk.
But with Yadi and Norichi gone...
Again with this, Kofku? It's been 3 months.
I know they're sticking to the Yato and Nora moved away story, but... it just doesn't make any sense.
Whatever's going on is their business. Unfortunately, we're not part of their lives anymore.
Do you really think they would leave without at least saying goodbye?
Maybe. You remember what Yato said? He told us to leave him alone. I just don't want to go looking for trouble.
I don't understand why you keep doing this to me.
You've been trying to figure things out, and I support that. But I also think that maybe you're taking it a little far.
No, I'm not. If Yadi's in trouble, I want to help him.
That's what I'm worried about.
Don't you two have class?
Yes, we do. Let's go, Kofku.
Wait. Tenjin, if you have any information about Yadi and Nora, would you tell us?
Miss Isakawa, there are many things in this world we may never understand. Your friends may be one of them.
I know them better than anyone else in the world.
However, I do not believe you are wrong in thinking your friends have lied to you.
You don't think they moved away either?
What makes you think that?
Mr. Fujisaki and Miss Iwasaki are orphans, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you know who their legal guardian is?
They've always had nannies, right? Someone who took care of them while they were little. But once they got older, they didn't really need them anymore.
My mother adopted them into our family, in a sense.
I always thought it was weird, though.
Why?
Because if they're wards of the state, why were they living in an apartment by themselves? Even with a nanny, usually kids like them are sent to foster care.
You have a point, Mr. Oshiro.
I don't know what you're trying to get at here, though.
That's all I have, unfortunately. I encourage you to continue your investigation, but I must also warn you. What you learn, you may not like.
Anyone home?
Oh, Kevin, you're here!
Hey, Mom.
How was the flight?
Not too bad. Didn't have enough airplane peanuts, though.
Dinner is in 2 hours. I'll let you get settled in.
Kevin, welcome home, son.
Glad to be here.
I'm so glad you'll be staying longer this time.
Well, when work calls, you gotta answer.
I do hope this doesn't mean you'll be holed up in your room this entire time.
Don't worry, Dad. I promise I'm not the hermit I used to be.
Make sure you spend time with Yuki at least. I know he misses you.
Speaking of Yukine, how is he?
Yuki's doing well.
What about you guys? I remember last time I was here, we talked about transitioning, and you still weren't sure what you thought.
We're talking to the therapist about hormone blockers, because we don't want to limit his growth. Besides, it's a procedure we don't necessarily have money for. And Yuki's still so young. I'm just not sure.
Dad.
We're trying, Kevin. I promise we are. Ah, that should be him.
Places, we are anti-venom. We're the beginning of the end.
Hey, Snowman. How you doing, buddy? I know, you missed me, but I'm home now.
Hey, kid. I see you still have that silly cat I gave you.
Kevin! I didn't know you were visiting.
Yeah, I thought I'd surprise you. Nice singing, by the way.
You heard that?
Yeah, you should sing more often.
Nah, I'm good. So what are you doing here?
I've actually got some work to do, so this is technically a business trip.
Oh, okay. What are you investigating?
Well, that's a secret, and unfortunately I can't disclose government secrets to the general public. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Welcome to San Francisco. Passport, please.
Here.
Are you here for vacation?
No, just going home.